Hi everyone, I had a chat with Dr. PKC Bose, Global Sustainability Advocate and Chairman WERT International. He is talking about scope of electric vehicles. Please watch glimpses of the same.
All this Forbes magazine or in 2010 and 11, I was so much of ahead of time for the electric vehicles as well as for the all composite bus, which are very lightweight and much more stronger. With Ashok Leyland we partnered, and unfortunately they withdrawn. And then I realized that sometimes thinking ahead of time is also not so good, because that the whole thing got killed. Otherwise it would have been huge success in the country. But I have the satisfaction that we have proved that there is a technology available, and still you see that everybody wanted electric vehicle, the truck and buses, but nobody bothers about the weight. Until you reduce the weight, whichever battery you fix, it cannot, if your weight is 65 kgs, can you take 150 kg on your shoulder all the time? It is not possible. So you have to reduce the weight in order the vehicle to run more, so that your battery will not get overloaded. So now we are introducing a technology for the green hydrogen called the carbon cylinders. These cylinders are just 15% of the weight of the CNG cylinder you have at home or LNG cylinder you have. Yeah, it's very lightweight. So then, if you take example of a school bus is very interesting thing. A school bus, it starts at 7 o'clock, maybe going around maybe 20-25 kilometers maximum, because beyond that they cannot go and fetch the children to come. So that radius, when you drive, you should use a green hydrogen. There is zero pollution and it is highly safety. So we don't innovate. So I love to innovate, create, and I am highly flexible. Therefore, I don't have any, if something didn't work or does not work, I don't regret about it. I say that, okay, I tried, but that's fine. So the happiness lies in you, and sadness also lies in you. But you stick to the sadness and you forget the happiness, because 99% happiness you have it, and 1% sadness, you stick to the sadness, so the sadness will go increase. So I don't do that. I only say that, okay, I am so happy and lucky that I have 99% sadness. So be happy, because that's the only thing you can pass it on. Because that's how the life should be.
Can you share a memorable experience during your participation as a VIP guest at the Nobel Prize Forum in 2018?
Yeah, the biggest thing I learned out of this was having met Al Gore, the former US Vice President, and then I think the most wonderful or distinguished people around the world in a closed room, and I was feeling so proud that I am an Indian, because I was the only Indian who was invited as a VIP guest for this event. So I learned the most important thing there was the possession is not important, the disposition is most important. Because the people who came to that closed room were all the who's who of the world, right from the US former vice president to the prime minister of Norway, Sweden, I don't know how many such distinguished people, but nobody has told that I am so and so. They all lived with their disposition, not the title as a prime minister or former president or anything. So living with your possession is most important. Living with your possession is not at all important, but living with your disposition, that is your identity. That is what you are. So one has to learn in life how humble and nice one can be. That is when you leave the position and status as a vice chairman or managing director, CEO, These are all given by an organization. They can take it away anyway, anytime. But your identity is Dr. PKC Bose. That's me. So that makes you feel good and happy, because I don't like to live with my position. I love to live with my disposition, and that's me.